Trump must purge federal workers. Sorry, why is this World Health Organization Director General Tedros Adhanom said he was releasing an additional $2 million to support Uganda's response to its Ebola outbreak, which has killed one person and infected at least 8 others. Representatives of Congo's powerful Catholic Church met on Wednesday with the rebel leader whose Rwandan-backed M23 forces last month seized Goma, the biggest city in the country's east, and have continued advancing south. The meeting in Goma comes as the rebel leader, Colonel Nanga, tries to assert himself as the public face of politicians and of opposing group, Democratic Republic of Congo's President Felix Tshisekedi. Nanga's Alliance Fleuve Congo AFC, which sees M23 as its military wing, has controlled as a regional political party in August 2024. TPLF was required to hold the General Assembly, approve its program and bylaws, and elect its leadership within 6 months. However, the party did not fulfill these obligations despite repeated notices from NEBE. Letters sent in August, October, and December 2024 urged the party to take corrective measures, but no significant action was taken. In its final warning on December 26, 2024, NEBE informed TPLF that it was nearing the deadline for compliance. The board determined that TPLF's inability to meet these essential requirements constitutes a serious violation of Ethiopia's electoral regulations. As a result of this decision, TPLF is now prohibited from engaging in any political activities until May 13, 2025. During this period, the party is expected to rectify its legal violation by convening its long overdue General Assembly, officially approving its internal governance documents, and electing new leadership. NEBE has made it clear that if these steps are not taken within the given time frame, the party will face permanent deregistration as a political entity. According to Cultural Minister Ahmed El Bouari, the number of cattle and sheep in Morocco has decreased by 38% since the last census was conducted 9 years ago. This is due to successive droughts. 6 years of drought in Morocco have caused massive job losses and forced the country to accelerate its desalination plan. El Bouari reports that rainfall this year was 53% less than the average for the past 30 years. He said that there was not enough pasture to feed livestock, and consequently the meat production dropped. This led to a rise in imports of beef and red meat. Morocco's budget for 2025 includes a suspension of import duties and the value-added tax on cattle, camels, sheep, and lambs. El Bouari reportation depends on the evolution in rainfall until the end of March. Morocco's soft wheat, barley, and durum production dropped by 43% last year due to drought. Libyan security authorities have recovered at least 11 more bodies of migrants, a mass grave investigation department. Pictures shared with reporters by a security source from Kufra showed security authorities and Libyan Red Crescent volunteers had set up tents in the desert with white lines visible on the ground marking out the graves. Libya has become a transit route for migrants fleeing conflict and poverty to Europe via dangerous routes across the vast Sahara Desert and over the Mediterranean. Following the toppling of Muammar Gaddafi in a NATO-backed up to the funding freeze, 5 people familiar with the matter told reporters. These programs focus heavily on dismantling the fentanyl supply chain, according to State Department budget documents, mainly to find and destroy clandestine fentanyl. In Mexico, INL also donates drug-detecting canines that helped Mexican authorities seize millions of fentanyl kills in 2023 alone, according to a March 2024 INL report. Trump has threatened to impose on immigration. He has also ordered the State Department to designate cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, a move that could increase the reach and funding of U.S. authorities to go after organized crime groups in Mexico. The Trump administration has not yet specified which cartels it will designate as terrorist groups. United States deported 119 people of nationality. The affidavit says the tip included messages that Shockley is alleged to have sent through Discord, an online social platform. One of the alleged messages said that the student had been planning for a year and intended to kill one of his best friends, according to the affidavit. Parkland Part 2, the message said, according to the affidavit. The FBI traced the internet provider address from the Discord messages to Mooresville, Indiana, where a Mooresville police detective took over the case. The affidavit says Shockley went to a school counselor on Tuesday and expressed an obsession with Cruz. It alleges he showed the counselor a locket he wore with a picture of Cruz inside. Shockley's home, as well as the words "kill, banned," and "I hate you all," die, 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 in them, the affidavit says. In an excerpt included in the affidavit dated December 17, Shockley is alleged to have written about depression, said he was relentlessly a victim of bullying. Japanese investors withdrew heavily from foreign stocks in the week through February 8, snapping an 8-week buying spree as U.S. President Donald Trump's widening tariffs threat sparked fears of global trade relations reshaping in the U.S. favor. Japanese investors